Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for the first watch-along of the season, officially. Obviously, kicking off the season, Fulham versus Arsenal. And so far, I've got some of my guests here already. Colin and Melvyn, how you doing, guys?
I'm good, lads. I'm good.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Very good.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, as I was saying backstage, it just feels a bit weird because obviously it's like 5 minutes ago we're winning the FA Cup. Now we've got to start a whole new season again. So we discussed it backstage, but what are your thoughts on the starting 11?
I think it's a bit strange, really. It's not. I don't think anyone would have picked that 11. Don't mean the 11's wrong that he's picked, but no supporter that I speak to, would have picked anything like that. So I'm just, you got to back the manager. It's the first game. Let's see what happens. I'm quite, as I say, I'm quite looking forward to this in a big way.
Yeah,
I'm iffy on the starting 11. I like the front three: Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Willian. Love that. The midfield. Listen, I'll always be a bit iffy in my heart when El Neni and Xhaka start in midfield. Like I'm not going to change that mindset because it's something that, when you look at it on paper, you think that shouldn't work, but it played differently in the Community Shield for some reason. But I don't know. Honestly, it's iffy on what you'll get with that. I like the fullbacks. Maitland-Niles has been amazing at left wing back. Bellerin, there was the talk about PSG and whether that would materialize. That's obviously come to nothing. I don't know. I really don't know. As far as the back three goes, Tierney, Gabriel, and Holden. The only one for me that raises question marks is Rob Holden. And you know, Ryan, how critical I've been of Rob Holden.
Yeah.
Because if you notice in the FA Cup final, and I'm sure Melvyn noticed this as well, he was putting in a lot of rash challenges. He was out of position a fair few times. He was... I don't know. It just got to the point where I started to think, is he good enough?
The thing is, Colin,
we'll find out today one way or the other.
The trouble is, if he gets caught out of position, Colin, he hasn't got the speed to get back. That's the problem with him.
Yeah, and that's where my kind of, I guess, how would I put it, reluctance to stick with Rob Holden in the back three would be. But that said, I am going to back the team. I'm not one of these that will just be like, nah, not having it. All right, so Arteta's in charge. I trust him.
Yeah.
And because I don't care what anyone tells me, that team is good enough to beat Fulham. It is.
Especially their centre forward playing as well.
Yeah, on the bench, Mitrovic,
Yeah,
that's a bonus for us.
No Mitrovic, right? You've got a back four of Joe, Bryan, Ream, Hector, and
Bryan. Odie.
Yeah, Odie, right? You've got that. There's no reason why Willian, Aubameyang, and Lacazette can't rip that to pieces. No reason whatsoever.
You right, Sam?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Melvyn. How you doing, mate? Hi, Colin.
Yeah, it's afternoon.
You good, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm buzzing for this. I'm buzzing for the season. I don't care who it was against. It could have been Man United at home, like it was leaked a few months ago. I still would have been excited.
Yeah, it was all worried then, weren't we? But still, looks.
It's
an interesting lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, we're just saying that, and also touching on the goal backstage. We touched on the goalkeeping situation as well. Obviously, with Martinez not in the matchday squad, looks like he's on his way out.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that?
On Martinez, listen, I've been ranting on recent streams I mean, if we're going to sell him, first of all, I think we should keep him and we should be playing him ahead of Leno. It's my personal opinion. But when we're letting him go, letting him go for 20 million or 15 million, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, the guy is obviously worth a lot more than that, you know? So, I mean, he's actually become worth some money now. I mean, I'm not talking 100 million. I'm not nowhere near that. But, no. But I mean, the guy is obviously worth a lot more than 20 million. When you look at the other goalkeepers, what they're getting sold for, you know, this. I mean, even this Brentford goalkeeper, apparently we've bid like somewhere between £5 and £10 million for this Brentford goalkeeper supposed to come in as backup.
David
You're paying £10 million for the Brentford goalkeeper. Okay, apparently he's supposed to be a good goalkeeper, but he's a Brentford goalkeeper. And we've got Martinez, who's been really, really top level, you know, shown it in the FA Cup final, the Community Shield, basically for, 12, 13 games in the Premier League. I mean, you can't sell him for £20 million. You just can't do it.
No.
Also, Sam, you think about the Chelsea goalkeeper they spent all that money on, and he's
70 million. Yeah, that's what I said on one of the streets.
I'm surprised they don't turn around to Arsenal and say we give you 35, 40 million for Martinez. Because he's a better goalkeeper than him as well.
That's what I'm saying. Chelsea might even actually start sniffing in about him now. But the thing is, I was saying yesterday on the stream, I said, listen, if Kepa, you look at market value, if Kepa is worth 70 million, then Martinez, he's got to be worth 150 million, right? I mean, it's just, you know.
Kepa ain't worth 70 now, isn't he?
On the Kepa thing, Sam, the reason why he went for 70 million, right, is because Chelsea were in panic stations, right? Season was almost starting at that time, and they had to throw all their eggs in one basket. They were looking at him for a while, and they're like, "Oh well, we're not going to get anybody better. Let's just throw our eggs in one basket." As far as the Martinez thing goes, me personally, he's my number one. Leno's not my number one. I'm sorry, he's just not. Because the way Martinez has been playing for the last few months now, he's proven that he is ready at the top level. He's proven that. No one can deny that. And as far as Raya from Brentford goes, I've seen Raya play. He's not better than Martinez. I'm sorry, he's not. No. He's not even better than Leno. Right?
No, the meaning with Raya apparently is if Martinez goes, we bring in Raya then as backup because I don't think they've got much faith in Macy. Basically, is what's going on. I don't think they rate Macy that much.
Well, how long's Macy been at the club then? Like,
good few years as well.
Exactly. You know, was it? How long's Iliev been at the club as well? That's another one that kind
he's still young, isn't he? Iliev, he came in very young, didn't he? Iliev, I think he came in as a youngster.
Yeah. So it's like we've got so many goalkeepers that.
Yeah, but Martin, I agree with you, Colin. I mean, Martinez for me has shown he is the better goalkeeper overall. I do think Leno is on par, maybe slightly better on the line. Shot stopping is my personal opinion, but I think so. Yeah, I think Leno is very, very good on the line. Very, very good on the line. But where Martinez shines through is he's better one-on-one. He's better in the area, commanding his area, coming out, catching crosses.
Better with the ball at his feet for a start.
And very importantly, he's also very good with distribution and very good with the ball in his feet. You can see the way when we play out the back, you know, Manchester City style, you can see with Martinez, it's fluid, it works. And now today we're going to see with Leno, I think we're going to start seeing some stuttering again. It's not going to look as fluid today with Leno, you know.
You know something? Also, you've forgotten about his safe hands. He's got Martinez.
Yeah, and then Martinez holds the ball more. He holds the ball more.
Presence, which not you need that for a goalkeeper. You know, I don't know. Listen, if that's the worst thing, that's probably the worst thing we're going to do this year. I'll settle for it. We should make it.
It can come back and bite it. I mean, it can come back and bite us in the arse. And what we was talking about on the stream yesterday was imagine now going forward if we sell Martinez to Brighton or Aston Villa. Apparently, they're the two teams in for him at the moment. Then and he goes on and has a blinding season for them, you know, like a Nick Pope or a Henderson type season. And we have Leno in goal who has a few fuck ups and, you know, gives away a few goals. It's going to make us look stupid, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, we're playing a dangerous game right now, lads. We really are, because Martinez. Listen, people can debate all day long about how long it took him to break in. But the fact of the matter is, when he did break in, he took his chance.
Yeah.
He did. No one can deny that because there's evidence out there that proves that theory. But at the same time, the one thing I'll say about Leno, right? Sam says that he's a good shot stopper and that, and I'll agree with that. But I would argue that that's his main job as a goalkeeper anyway.
Yeah, but you've got to if you're comparing goalkeepers, you've got to compare their shot stopping as well.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, but
it's like comparing strikers, how they shoot the ball and score goals, right? It's strikers' role is to score goals, but they're not all that good at it, are they?
Well,
it's a shame we couldn't put him out on loan for a year, isn't it? First team, let him play for Aston Villa.
The thing is, we could. I don't think this is the thing. It's so weird. I mean, obviously it's a difficult decision. It's a really hard decision. But the thing is, I don't think you'd have very many fans protesting if they had decided, okay, Martinez, we're going to keep you now as number one. Leno, do you want to sit on the bench or do we have to sell you? And we would get more money for Leno. Leno has a higher market value at the moment.
Yeah. He's a German international as well, so you'd probably get more money just based off that alone. As for Martinez, he's not really featured for Argentina, I don't think.
No, not that much.
Romero is primarily the number one for Argentina.
Yeah, so, I think that's going to change. I think that's going to change now, though. I think that's going to change this season.
Sam, I'm with you on that one. Honestly, as good a keeper as Romero is, and he is, Martinez, I feel, is just a bit better than him purely for one reason. Romero does not get a lot of chances at Man United, whether that's through, the manager not, favouring him or whatnot, or whatever it is. Fine. But Martinez, when he came in, has taken his chance. And I know it's cynical to say it, but, based on the fact that Romero hasn't featured a lot for Manchester United, you could argue that he hasn't. So that's just where I stand on that one.
I haven't seen much of Romero, but if he can't get in the Man United team as a goalkeeper at the moment, he can't be that good.
Yeah.
That's true.
I agree with you, Melvyn. I agree with you. I think Martinez is
and again, I mean, if now looking at what Martinez has done and the level he's got to now, how many fans would really? I mean, of course, there's always going to be some, but how many do you think would really be protesting if we decided to say, okay, Martinez, you're now the number one, and Leno, terribly sorry, how circumstances are, but we're going to sell you for 40 or 50 million. And get that money in for selling him. How many fans would really be against that, really? I don't think there'll be that many against that.
I don't think there'd be any against that because, you see it on, social media regularly. Like, everyone loves Martinez. There's not a single fan that doesn't love Martinez right now. And with Leno, it's like, he's a good goalkeeper, but let's be honest, in his general play, Martinez has been the better keeper. He
will get a great reception if he signs for Villa and plays at the Emirates and the crowd are back. He will get a great reception.
Definitely.
And rightly so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he's become an Arsenal boy, really, hasn't he, Martinez? He's been here since he was, 16? You can see how much he loves the club. You've seen that, all the things he's done, when he won those big games and how much it meant to him, crying and all that.
When he won the FA Cup, Sam, come on, this guy loves Arsenal. No one can tell me that, that he doesn't. And besides that, you've seen how much it meant to him when we won the thing. He was down there in tears.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a hard one to let him go. It's going to be a hard one to see him go.
No. I'm surprised that Fulham aren't playing Mitrovic though.
They say he's got a slight knock. That's why he's sub. That's what they said before.
Our lineup's a bit strange, isn't it? But I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's got
based,
some.
yeah.
Sam, I reckon it's got something to do with the centre back injuries that we've got. Because I get the impression that Arteta doesn't trust Kolasinac, and I don't blame him. I don't trust him either. But
I don't trust him.
but again, it's from what we know, it's the best of what we've got. And
yeah.
It's probably who you're not going to risk him based off back of that. So
also,
it's probably the best lineup we could hope for, really.
Yeah, and also,
another minute or so.
I think also it's down to whoever is actually ready to go. Maybe there's a couple of fitness last minute fitness worries, and there's always little things like that you don't really know, what's going on until you're actually there behind the scenes. Right, so someone send me a link because it doesn't look like my link's working actually. Just put it in the private chat. It'd be great.
I'm using the app myself, so I got no. That's my thing.
Okay, I'll go and find a link then somewhere.
So yeah,
if someone's not using the link.
We're a couple of minutes away from the kickoff. They're all out doing their whatever they do.
Kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit delayed at the moment.
Yeah, the crowds probably haven't all got in.
Waiting for them, the stragglers.
Here we go, boys. Come on.
Yeah, we're an alternative third kit today as well, instead of our home.
Oh my god!
Do you know what? I prefer that kit to the away kit.
Yeah,
because honest to God, right? Every time I look at that away kit, I just think, well, somebody's murdered somebody. Whenever I look at that kit, I just picture that. Like, I can't help it.
I know.
I know it's meant to look like a marble kit, but it doesn't look like a marble kit. It looks like someone's murdered somebody.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Good.
Yeah, it looks like we've let Jimmy Kruger have a go at it. Freddy Krueger, sorry.
Friday the 13th, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, the new season is up and running, everyone. The 2020-21 season is up and running.
Oh, you're well ahead of us then already. Bloody hell.
They're taking on my screen. They're taking a knee, but yeah, they've got Arsenal's tweeting out. It's just kicking off now.
I'm well ahead of you, Ryan, then, because I'm on like 25 seconds.
It's hard.
Oh my god! Oh, here they're still. They haven't even done the knee yet. Oh my god!
Oh, this is gonna be a clusterfuck, lads.
I'm on 21. I'm currently on 22 seconds. So 24.
I'm on an NBC. I'm an NBC American feed here.
Oh god.
So yeah, score. What's your score predictions for the match? Obviously, it's just kicked off and all that. So what is score prediction?
I'm going 3-1.
Okay.
I'm going 2-0 to us.
And Sam?
I reckon we could do 3-0 here, win 3-0. Yeah, I hope.
Well, I'll put a bet on early on £2.50 bet. 4-0 Arsenal.
Oh, Ryan, you didn't know.
Oh my god!
Come on!
Don't get me. I didn't quite worked out. Actually, did it the Arsenal last night's game? It worked out.
Defender.
No, but also Richard's here, by the way. Richard just joined us.
Hey, Richard.
How you doing?
There he is.
Hello.
Good. I've just got to kick off now on mine. I don't know where far.
Yeah, they just kicked off on mine as well. Oh my god.
I'm nearly 2 minutes in, lads.
I'm a minute and a half in as well.
I'm over 2 minutes. 2:12.
It's all right. Me and Richard will have our own stream. We'll have our own stream, me and Richard and you guys.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get away with that?
I like this new blue kit, by the way.
Oh, God, freeze button.
I don't like that salmon pink.
Blue and salmon pink looks good.
I don't.
How the hell did we get away with that? Leno and Gabriel had a bit of mix up there.
See, it goes back to what we were saying. Martinez just makes us all feel like comfortable. Like with Leno, there's a sense of I don't want to say dread, but like nervousness at the back. Like, but I don't feel that with Martinez.
No.
Is Martinez on the bench, by the way?
No, he's not in the squad.
No.
He's not even in the squad, mate.
He's out. He's off, isn't he?
He's on the M1 at the moment.
He's in the Little Chef by the Little Chef just by Luton.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Something else we haven't touched on yet. While we're waiting for
Right, Richard.
Aubameyang's still not confirmed what's going on. Like, officially confirmed he's signed a deal or not. And we all get it from Sky Sports. Oh, it happened before kickoff today. Oh, we didn't really say.
It's signed, Ryan. We all know that. It's signed already.
Oh no, it's just announced it already.
I must be by the way.
Do you know what? It was like the Gabriel signing. You know, everyone knew it was done, and they milked that fucker out. Like they milked that out like several weeks. Oh god!
Well, even Willian, we all knew about Willian as well.
I can't get a stream now. This is not good.
Oh God!
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, my stream died as well.
Yeah, I think Sky pulled the plug because they're worried they're going to lose all their subscriptions because they're a bunch of knobheads.
That's being polite.
Yeah.
No, gonna say now.
Hang on,
Fulham are keeping the ball nice, like, you know.
I think this is what Richard was saying last night, and he said in previous shows even on his channel. It'll be interesting how we go about things when the teams take hold of the ball and things like that. Because usually we like to have the ball, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we struggle with well, we have done, haven't we? When teams just sit deep and we've got to try and break them down. But hopefully Willian will give us that little bit extra because he maybe can give us what we've been lacking, perhaps.
Hopefully.
I found a stream here, lads.
No, I agree.
We're down.
No, I agree.
We're down in the Middle East here somewhere with this link.
Mine's gone, man. Oh, hang on. I might have. Oh, it's back. It's back.
What minute are you guys on?
I'm on 4 or 5 minutes now.
6.
I'm nearing up to 6.
I'm on 5:30.
Same, 5:33. 34.
That's all right. That's all right. Then.
I'm always generally last. My strength.
Very scrappy.
Yeah.
It's always like that in the first game, isn't it? That's the thing, isn't it? It's always like that in the first game.
Especially in
It's scrappy.
Well, I think this season, because the pre-season's just been non-existent.
Yeah.
No one's got any rhythm yet, have they? And
No.
it's going to take a while for everyone to settle in to how they're going to play. I mean, we've still not got. This isn't really our strongest team, is it? When you think about it.
No,
it's not.
So you know, it's not a bad team. It's not our strongest team, is it? I mean, Ceballos isn't in, Pepe isn't in. You imagine.
Oh, that was nasty.
Is Ozil on the bench, by the way?
No.
I didn't see the bench.
Got Pepe, Willock, Ceballos, Macy. I can't remember who else now. I can't remember who else now. I'll have a look in a sec. But yeah, no Guendouzi, no Ozil.
Oh no.
Eddie's on the bench.
Eddie.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know about you lads, but Leno's making me feel uneasy, man.
Exactly.
Oh bloody hell, Tierney. And then it's wide open. Bloody hell.
You notice how Leno didn't even catch the ball; he just tried to pat it away.
Yeah.
Nice. Who the hell was that, sir?
And bright pink kit.
No, that'll do.
That's it, and he's got caught out.
Yeah, it's fine. That way, it's
Oh!
Go on. That's it.
Oh, then I just made a good save there. What's people moaning about? Made a good save.
No.
Leno looks like a big salmon without skin on, doesn't he?
Oh, go on. Yes!
Lacazette.
Lacazette! Oh, wow!
Yeah, go on.
How did that happen? You didn't like the ball.
Delayed reaction because
Offside.
I thought it was offside.
Is he offside?
Well, I thought it
I
was,
think he
but-
looks like a bit offside, but at the moment it's standing.
Are they still using VAR then? I thought they might have got rid of that as
Yeah.
soon as it didn't work last year.
No, they've been watching our streams, Richard, and they decided against it.
Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen.
Oh, that's touching. That's a difficult call. That's touching.
Oh,
goal.
get in Lacazette. That's a goal. 1-0. Come on, Arsenal. We're going to win the league.
Let's have a look.
All right. Just calm down, man. Jesus.
But it's given. According
Is
to
it
the
given?
app.
I don't know. It's given.
Yeah, it's
Given.
way
Well, Lacazette was just in the right place at the right time, wasn't he? Willian could have got his first goal there. Willian nearly scored.
Always struggling. They just can't defend, can they?
No, weren't
That's another 5 million on his price.
Well, it's unlucky Willian there, wasn't it? Unlucky he didn't score with a nice debut goal.
I don't care who scores.
No.
one. So yeah, this
That's
season's
good, that's good for Lacazette because he's
Like a black Lacazette.
That's good for Lacazette because he struggled last year and to get
Oh,
off
that
the
was bloody hell
mark
got run through him.
real quick. It's like
Yeah.
that's
I'll
good
tell you
for
what, it could give him some confidence, eh? Maybe you'll get a little goal scoring streak going, maybe, eh?
Willian was unlucky, wasn't he, actually?
yeah.
Bad ball.
9 minutes.
Welcome to the Premier League, Fulham. Welcome to the Premier League.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Scott Parker, you bloody mug.
Should have given.
This is the first part of the league, lads.
I don't know about you guys, but I hated Scotty Parker when he played for Chelsea. I hated him.
I hated him for the reason of why because obviously the whole reasoning behind him, even Charlton to go to Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea wouldn't have signed him if literally like 2 weeks prior he hadn't put a man of the match performance in against them in the league and beat them. Chelsea weren't going to be interested, but the fact he put a good performance.
Do you know what? He was the most. Do you know what?
Yeah.
He was in my opinion, he was the most overrated manager in the championship last year, right? Because let's be honest, all you need to get out of the championship is a couple of Premier League proven players. That's all you need. And like he had what Mitrovic in there. Like Mitrovic in the championships bangs goals in. Because
exactly. The
the defenses in the championship are utter pish. So, obviously Mitrovic will fire you up there. All Scott Parker has to do is just set the team up a little bit better.
Even then,
He's come a long way since his day at Thunderbirds, haven't he?
Yes, lady.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's really showing our
Just
age.
give our age away there. Like. Proper give our age away there.
Sure, lads. Come on, lads.
This El Neni, I mean, he's probably going to fuck up now. I say this, but he's not looking bad, is he?
No, he's not.
Touch wood. I'm touching all the wood here.
Yeah, don't
It's
say
like, it's like where,
shit. No, stop.
it's like where did he come from? It's like where did he come from? He just came out of nowhere again.
Oh dear.
To be
He just
fair,
came out of nowhere.
he was good when he first time though, wasn't he?
Well, he was all right, and then we sort of realised he was very limited, didn't he? That's the thing. He was very, very limited with what he
He
did.
was just very safe. That's all he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he is. He's a limited footballer, but Coquelin was as well. So, you know.
We need to get our foot on the ball here, you know, boys.
Yeah.
See, Aubameyang can't cross the ball. I keep saying.
Gabriel looks pretty.
He's settled into the game a little bit more.
I'm liking Gabriel, by the way.
I need number 6.
I actually find that
He's a new Van Dijk.
I must say I'm surprised that Gabriel has started ahead of Saliba. Because for me, Saliba has been in the club longer. He must be more, you know, into what's going on with the team. And Gabriel's basically just come out of quarantine.
He's younger though, isn't he?
Only by a couple of years, isn't it?
He's all right. He's all right. Well, remember, he's got
He must have been
different
training,
country, totally different league, different teammates.
I wouldn't worry about Saliba yet, though. Like, because we've got 2 centre backs that could form a really good partnership for years. So, you know.
Well, this, Russ in the chat saying Fulham is decent going forward, but don't offer too much at the back.
No, they don't.
Especially against someone from 2 yards.
They've got no eyeball. That's the problem.
Good.
All right, Laka. That's it.
Right, Watchalong.
Oh!
Well played.
Go on. All right, that's it. Go. Go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's good, Tierney. Well done.
We've got a little bit of the ball here, boys, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh, unlucky with the cross there in from the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of taking control of the game now, getting a foot on the game.
Yeah.
Go on, Tierney. Go on.
Go on, Kieran.
Oh.
Unlucky. Welcome back, Fulham. Welcome back. There'll be a long season. There'll be a long season for you fuckers.
Just imagine what happens when they play Liverpool and City.
Fucking hell. Or Chelsea, if you believe most of the pundits.
No.
Nice, that was nice.
Well, potentially. I mean, if those players do bed in, they are going to tear some teams apart, aren't they?
Yeah, but then there's the ups. Then there's the downside to that, Sam. What happens if they don't?
I'm just saying, if they bed in, that's the thing, right? The players have to bed in and get used to the league and all that. And also, where there's problems in central defence, they're probably going to be like, like I've been saying, they're going to be like a mid-90s Newcastle, where they just basically outscore the teams.
Pretty much, yeah.
Back in the Kevin Keegan days, when it was basically just winning 4-3 and 3-2 every game.
Or a current day PSG, where they just try and outscore teams.
Yeah.
Remember those two Liverpool games between Newcastle and Liverpool back then? There was 2 4-3s.
Yeah, back to
back. I mean, they were brilliant games, weren't they, for the neutral?
That's when Colin was scoring the last minute, wasn't it? Colin.
Yeah, they were fantastic games to watch.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh dear. That's the thing. Liverpool got leads later on. What do you think? Do you see that upset coming there?
You know what, Bielsa? He's a sly fox. He's a sly fox, Bielsa. He's a tactical genius. So I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds got something out of that game. I mean, in terms of maybe a draw. I don't think I can see them winning, but
Nothing wrong with that.
Maybe a draw. But it depends on how motivated the players are, doesn't it? It depends on how motivated they are, how ready they are to go. I mean, at the end of the day, Leeds players, not quite at the level of Liverpool players, are they?
No, but the upside to that for Leeds is Liverpool just look completely different.
I think Leeds might call for structure, mate.
I suppose if you want to play Liverpool, you want to play them very early on, don't you?
They might get results.
Yeah, you definitely want to play them early on because they're not in the greatest of form at the moment, are they?
They won't have their form yet anyway, probably. They're very like an intense team, aren't they? Intense closing down, and it takes a few games to get going. They've had no proper pre-season either, so I think it's the same for everyone now. I think everyone's going to maybe struggle to get a rhythm early on.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing all right considering it's not going to be an easy game, this, and we've started well, so.
Touch wood.
Well played.
My stream keeps going funny. The internet's a great thing, isn't it? Until you need it.
This is what I don't get on mask. I'm watching from the app. I'm watching the BT app. We've got the fourth official with a fucking mask on, and everyone around him no mask. Like,
yeah.
If I missed something there.
Not really.
No, it is stupid, isn't it? I mean, either everyone does it or no one does it. It's no point, really, is there?
Exactly.
I'm taking a university degree in the next few months. Open university to find out what the rules are with this COVID because I can't work it out.
That's the problem. It's just everything's so unclear, isn't it? Everything's so unclear.
I'll make it quite clear for you. It's all a bollocks. All a
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
It's all under
the funniest thing today, right? This morning, right, we went to play football. Now, if you're warming up on the sidelines, you're not on the pitch, right? You've got to wear a face covering, but only if you're the home team. The away team don't have to bother. And then you're on the pitch playing, you can take it off, even though you're going to be in close contact with other people for 90 minutes. You don't need to wear it. But if you're standing on the sideline with your teammates, you've got to wear a face covering. These are new rules. I mean, honestly, who makes this crap up?
Yeah, those things are silly. Those things are silly.
COVID can be so discriminative. It won't pick on certain people. It picks on people that are standing on the sideline, but not people that are running around playing football, which is quite good because I played football, so I've been fine.
Bad when it's done better. The pair of them should have done better.
It was El Nenny's shot.
Xhaka kind of scuffed it there.
Yeah.
Oh, what is he doing?
Xhaka with it, yeah. Bloody Xhaka.
And then he went for his wrong foot. He should have gone with the.
He should
have gone with that, not with because he changed his whole body thing and gave Fulham a chance to get back into Rocket.
What I will say in defence of El Neno, though, in that situation, you've got a split second to think. Like, you've got to be like quicker in his reaction time.
I bet El Neni was unlucky there. I mean, Xhaka's he did it as it's rising, so it was always going to go over.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a decent left foot on him usually, so. Oh, Holding's just give the ball away.
From what I've seen of Holden in the opening 20 minutes, lads, it's like there's nothing he's done that's going to convince me he's good enough.
He's
I don't think he's going to play, is he? Let's be honest. I mean, when everybody's fit and stuff like that, he's going to. I think the back three will end up being Saliba, David Luiz, and Gabriel, won't it?
Yeah, that's got to be a favourite. Yeah.
Has to be.
So, I mean, Holding's got to play these first few games probably while David Luiz is injured before maybe Saliba's ready, and hopefully we can get through him. I mean, he's done all right in the games. He's not great, is he? He's a little bit slow. He's a little bit clumsy at times, but hopefully he'll only play 3 or 4 games. We can get through him, and then we'll get our proper back three in place.
Add to that the fact that when he does find himself at a position, which does happen a fair few times, he's not quick enough to get back. He's not quick enough to get back into his key position. So, he's already,
isn't he? He is a bit slow. I like this guy's hair actually with a pineapple on the top. That was pretty cool. Whoever he is.
Jason Lee.
He does. Yeah, he's a bit of a Jason Lee going on here. I don't know who he is, but it's nice hair. Give him that. I don't know what he's like as a player.
His hairstyle's probably better than his play.
I would imagine probably so.
Yeah, probably.
To be fair, he'd have to be like Messi to be better than his hair, wouldn't he? Let's be honest.
I like Gabriel. He's good on the ball.
He is very good on the ball.
Very comfortable with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. That's why I said I wanted him. He wants defenders who can play back, doesn't he?
Yeah. He wanted a centre back that's comfortable on the ball, and we've got that.
Yeah.
It's just a case of getting the right back three in, like Luiz, Saliba, and Gabriel. As soon as we get that, lads, I think we've got a really good centre back. Well,
I like
left
footed as well. I like left-footed players. Probably because I'm left-footed, I suppose.
He does it all the time, Gabriel. That's what his thing is. That's what he's thinking. Yeah.
No, I'm liking Gabriel already.
Nice. Nowhere.
I do like him. I think he looks decent.
Go.
That was brilliant from Gabriel. The way he just muscled him off the ball there. Brilliant.
It's been a good 25 minutes, hasn't it? The first game.
I think we're playing all right.
We're not doing too bad.
We wouldn't expect miracles when we haven't had a pre-season properly, and a lot of the players have come back from international duty. I mean, Arteta said yesterday was the first ball that he had all the players there. So.
Right. Looks like we've got a free kick in a dangerous position, lads.
Yeah, go on, my son.
Just outside
the last 15 minutes, definitely our play. We've held the ball more.
Yeah.
Played in their half. We've got a free kick here, boys. We might keep it in touch.
This pineapple head did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving Gabriel. I'm loving it, Gabriel already.
Yeah, I agree. Who's going to take it, do you reckon?
I don't know.
It's right in the middle, isn't it? It's right in the middle, so it's going to be Aubameyang.
William's going to take it.
William, okay, come on, boys.
Do you know what? I'd give it to William. He's really good at free kicks, so fuck it, give it to William.
It was Pineapple. His name's Hector as well.
Yeah, Hector.
Hector Pineapple.
I'm liking him more and more. The more I see him.
Michael Hector.
That is a terrible foul, mate.
I don't think so. That wall. God, dear me. What's the left? I don't think
Fulham are really bad.
No, I don't think so.
Come on,
William.
Come on, William.
Take it. Come on,
Oh,
William.
I would say.
I'm still waiting for it.
I'm still waiting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, bloody hell, what a wall. Bloody hell.
Yeah, they got the whole team. They got the whole team in the wall, haven't they?
that's a terrible wall. Look at the gap there. Oh, good save.
What was that?
Mind you, William's hair is quite cool, isn't it?
Well, it's like the other lot, and he is Guendouzi, and that's a good save, yeah. But 10 minutes later.
William's always had like wavy hairstyles, though, lads.
You might have got it before him, the Pope.
Oh, that's a great wall, isn't it? That's built by the Polish, that wall, I tell you.
Look at the gap. Look at the gap between like Harris and Reed and the other two.
Terrible wall, Jesus Christ.
Jesus. And you notice how Willian went for that gap.
Yeah.
Gaping hole between Harrison Reed and the other two. And Willian
post.
It
wasn't in the save. He hit the post. Too much
He
bending.
didn't touch it before, did he? No, he didn't touch it, no.
Oh, mate.
No, yeah. Hit the post.
Oh.
I see what Williams having a good game, isn't he?
Yeah.
He could have scored 2 already.
Yeah, he's looking lively.
Oh, he did it in a post, yeah. Wow.
Russ says, I love William's movement, putting the players away.
Yeah, I like that as well.
No, he's doing well, yeah. He looks class. He looks a class player, doesn't he?
Mm.
I mean, I know it's a bit early and it's maybe a little bit harsh, but I think in 25 minutes here, he's looked more dangerous than Pepe looked like pretty much the whole of last season. More direct, got a little bit of quality about him. He doesn't.
I'm gonna steer clear away from that. All right, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He hasn't slowed it down once by cutting back inside onto his left foot, has he?
Well, all I'm gonna say is Pepe is not featured yet this season, so just wait and see. All right.
Hayes done well as well so far. Out on the left, wing back role.
No, they don't.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, I don't think anyone's playing badly.
No.
We're just doing all right, aren't we? It's just a solid.
Again, Gabriel muscling people off, like, love it.
Yeah, he's got it all.
Yeah.
He's a big lad, you know. He's 6'4".
Yeah.
He's 6'4", built like a brick house.
Yeah, he's a big lad. But we're back there, isn't it? Someone like that, a big, strong, powerful player. I've not had one of them really, have we, at the back? So, and he's comfortable on the ball, which is better.
And Saliba's even bigger.
Bigger, yeah. Again, this is something we've streamed at for years since the last tour. And
tell you what, he's definitely a new Van Dijk. This Gabriel, I'm telling you. no one's going to dribble past him all season.
Okay.
There we go. I like his optimism. You got to hand it to him for his optimism, though.
It's great. It's great, but you can almost guarantee that this will be cut up and put up as a meme, though. Like,
oh dear. Also, a quick update to the viewers. I did reach out to Lee Gunner last night. He has declined, as expected, so that ain't going to be happening.
Well, he's going to be crying from the smackdown he got from Charles Watts, isn't he?
oh god, that was brilliant. Oh god.
Oh dear.
Trying to player
in his decline to come.
Yeah.
Mate, you had to know he was going to decline, though. You had to know.
I knew, but that's what I said. I knew it was coming.
He lives in his own fucking bubble. He thinks what he says is right and what everyone else says is wrong. Fuck that logic. Jesus.
As I said to other people that are saying don't do it, I'm a man of my word. I promise you. Someone asked in the chat last night about it, so I put it out there. And as in the video clip, it's all down to would he have the bollocks to come on? He hasn't.
He would have done if he had 30,000 subscribers.
Oh, of course.
Thing is, all right. It's what you said last night about his channel. He makes all this money on YouTube, right? He does, but he makes money on the fact of just constantly slagging Arsenal off. Yeah. So it's not like he can. How can he actually expect to get any respect from Arsenal fans for that? All the people that follow him are little knobheads who think that he's cold. You know what I mean? That's all he's got. He's got a load of knobheads following him, and he's made him money. And they don't understand how stupid they are for following him and making him that much money.
Here's the thing, lads, right? And Ryan knows this, right? Because I would cite, because me along with me along with Tops, right? Like was actually like in that circle with Lee and Chick, right? But here's the thing. People call out Lee all the time, but they don't call out Chick for whatever reason. because Chick's the one that enabled it.
But Chick is Chick doesn't seem to be as popular as Lee, though. Well, at least in what I've been seeing. But
he's not. And besides that, if you pay attention to, I mean, I don't, right? But if you look closely between Lee's content and Chick's content, it's pretty much the same thing.
yeah.
Like, they jump on like stuff that has no legs behind it. So it's like, all it is clickbait shit, man. That's all it is.
That's Russ says. That's Russ says. Lee's got a gimmick and he makes money off it.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's pretty much for the, for
straight away you should have put that across.
For those that know old school wrestling terms, he's basically playing a heel. That's what he's doing.
Oh, someone threw it. Oh, that cross should have been better.
Should have been quicker as well, Sam.
Yeah.
William was in again.
Yeah, William's been all over the place.
He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant today. Oh, whoa, William.
Oh, cool. That first.
Was it Lacazette? Yeah, it was Lacazette who didn't cross it in.
Yeah.
Good enough. El Neni, I bet El Neni's like that girlfriend you sort of just can't forget, just that great blowjob, you just got to bring her in now and again.
Oh my God. Oh, Sam, Jesus. Oh God.
He's just come out of nowhere, isn't he? And he's just come in, and it's like he's been there for 10 years, for God's sake.
Richard, I don't know what's for you from us. Bit of feedback for your channel.
Yeah.
I know I'm not even got to 100 yet because I'm not negative enough. That's the problem. I agree. I am. So once you start now saying,
that was William, wasn't it?
We're playing terrible. How can we only be beating Fulham 1-0? We should be 10.
Yeah. This is rubbish. Arteta's process. What's that?
He should be sacked. He's crap. Look at the crap football. I mean, 3 at the back. What's that all about? That's terrible. What's wrong with 4-4-2? It did quite classic, no armour.
Yeah, you can't pass.
Do you know what, Richard? Right, I'll tell you what's wrong with 4-4-2. You get exposed in the midfield quite a bit, especially if you're as defensively as we are. So,
I mean, this system's perfect for what we've got, and it works really well, doesn't it? We look balanced, and we haven't got the greatest midfield necessarily, but we haven't needed to have because it's so compact and everyone knows what their job and they're working as a unit, everybody, and it just works. And people say, wants to go.
The way the wing backs tuck in to protect the midfield as well.
They're working back. He's brilliant, William. I'll tell you.
You see this link up. Between El Neni and that back three. What El Neni's doing is really, really good here. The way he's linking up with that back three and distributing the ball, and what I can see is Xhaka. He's distributing to Xhaka. Now I'm thinking, imagine if we had this hour. If we had this hour instead of Xhaka now, this could be really interesting. Really interesting.
You think we are? I think we're 2 players away from in a very, very, very good team.
Because I see El Neni playing really good balls forward to Xhaka, and then it gets to Xhaka and it's all like stops. Whereas if we had Aouar, I could really see us doing some impressive stuff.
Yeah, David and Ham saying William is a proper player as well. In
he is, he's decent. Oh, Aubameyang.
Yeah, Fulham got off lucky.
That was good. Aubameyang, the way he controlled it with the base of his foot and managed to get a shot off.
That was poor. That was poor.
Oh, my stream's gone down. Come on. Stop me. Really.
Fulham are coming into it a bit more, though. I don't like that.
No, I'm hoping.
We're tiring a bit. I think we're tiring a little bit towards the end of the half here.
Yeah. Well, that's good from Tierney. Well done.
Yeah, they're getting tired. They've played 30 minutes of football out of 38 games, so they should be tired. They're all shit, aren't they? Come on, let's be honest. I mean, look at that.
I'd love to see you run at this intensity for 45 minutes.
I just did. I played 90 minutes. I scored as well.
This intensity you didn't.
No, it was more intense than this, mate. I was playing against my old team. I was much more intense than this.
What, on a 5-a-side pitch or an 11-a-side pitch?
No, 11-a-side.
Okay. Let's stick one of those GPS things on you and see how much you actually do.
I'll tell you how far I ran. I ran 5 miles. I've got it up. What, 5.5 miles I ran.
Oh, who's been booked here?
Over.
Ah.
Well, he got sent off for that last season, didn't he?
Not even.
I was unlucky to get booked there. It was a bit unlucky.
Personally, I don't even think I was foul, to be honest, but
Oh my God, that's soft. That was soft.
He doesn't need to do that, does he? Why is he doing that?
Yeah. Oh, he's just got there a little bit fraction late, isn't he? That's all.
Yeah.
That's Hudson-Odoi there, isn't it? 10 years later.
Playing it right back for Fulham. Yeah, okay.
Great ball. Oh,
You'd be so lucky.
Actually, El Nenny's had a pretty tidy first half, I think.
I told you. I can see El Nenny.
Clever, nothing flash, just nice and tidy, and he's got the ball. He's give it simple.
That's a good ball. Really
And
good.
He's just sitting in there doing what he's done, and he's made a few little forward runs as well sometimes. Oh, what a ball!
The problem is he gives it to. The problem is he has to give it to Xhaka. That's the problem.
that's right. We don't transition quick enough with Xhaka. That's the problem.
As I was saying, imagine if we had OR there now in that role.
Oh yeah.
This would be levels above.
That's what I mean. We're only a couple of players short, of being a very, very good team. I want to cross it with Maitland-Niles as well.
Yeah.
Left-footed.
We're going places under our title, lads. Make no mistake about it.
Yeah.
Don't tell Lee that though, or he'll be saying stuff like that. That's no good, is it?
Mate,
Crap. We're crap. We're all crap.
You know what though?
We
You know what though? I'm not trying to defend Lee in any way because I can't stand the geezer either. But imagine you put all your eggs in that basket, right? The negative basket, basically. You put all your eggs in that basket, and now all of a sudden things are changing. What do? You can't change because you're going to lose everyone, right? You're going to lose all your fan base.
Exactly.
You've still got to pander. You've got to pander to them, haven't you? You've got to pander to what they want, innit?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Sam, right? All he's doing is making himself look like a mug. That's all.
I agree, but the thing is, that problem is like with Trump, isn't it? It's working. He's got his fan base. It works, right?
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of the videos, Sam, right, about how dumb Trump supporters are, but it's actually it's enough to give you a bundle of laughs all year.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, but what you've got to
It's
remember, there's thousands and thousands of people that support Tottenham.
One of which works with me. Like, how bad is that? I have to work with a Tottenham fan without him fucking spouting his bullshit at me. Like,
There's loads of
do you know what? He even said to me yesterday, actually. He said to me yesterday, right, that Tottenham were going to win the Carabao Cup and, like, win everything, right? And I'm like, yeah, well, when you wake up from dreamland, let me know.
Come on. We've got to see this half out, boys.
Yeah,
We've got a
definitely.
lot of ball left for them. We've just got to see this half out.
Yeah, we can't switch off now at the end. Can't switch off.
Exactly.
Come on, lads.
All the good work in the first half, don't go for nothing. Oh,
good header, Tierney. That was a good header out.
And he's been good as
It's brilliant. What a player he is.
Tierney, he is so good. He is so good.
He's the only player I can give a rating to before the kickoff. 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Maitland-Niles is doing well. I mean,
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Does that surprise anyone though? Because none of it's been amazing.
does Scott Parker look like a car salesman? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He looks like one, doesn't he?
He said in Mercedes today. Do you want a new you want a new A300?
Isn't it called a Parker's Guide?
He wrote it, didn't he? He wrote it
The
himself.
Parker's Guide.
Oh, brilliant.
It looks like he's going to sell me a Mercedes at half time.
for a cut down price. Oh dear.
Show for him, for God's sake. Give him something to give him a.
En uiteindelijk profiteren Lacazette bij de tweede paal.
What language is that?
I was beginning to think that was Portuguese or fucking like Arabic or Arabic or something. I don't know.
I think it's Richard. Richard's watching that. He's got it up, got it loud.
Oh, is that mine, is it? I'm not listening to the commentary. I'll turn it.
Beating in the air there again.
Yeah.
Aubameyang needs to get into this a bit more, you know?
Yeah.
He needs to get more into this. He's not into it yet.
Oh.
He's in my fantasy team, for fuck's sake. Come on.
He puts people down.
My captain.
Yeah, I've got Aubameyang and Tierney in my team. I might have to get Willian in now after this.
Yeah, I had Pepe in because I thought Pepe was going to be starting ahead of him, but obviously not.
I wouldn't put him in my real team. Let alone just
No way is that a foul. Nah. Fuck that.
Yeah, that is a bad decision.
Fuck
Hope it don't
off.
cost us.
Let me guess you.
Get this out, boys. Get it out.
Oh, that's embarrassing decision by the referee.
A Fulham player falling down like a right twat.
Got a free kick out of it now.
Not foul, mate. Not foul. Seriously.
He did a backwards swan dive. I don't know how that's possible.
They score. I'll be pissed off.
If they score here, I'm going to be pissed. Right? No.
I think Leno punched it out, or was it a header? I didn't see it.
Header.
No, it's I don't know.
Gabriel.
It's overtime here. It's well over time.
Yeah, same here.
Waiting for?
Gabriel in general has been good.
That's it. Get it out. Blow the bloody whistle. That'll do. That's got to be half time now.
Come on.
I think no. No, it's still corner. What the hell?
It's a corner.
No, right.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Half time.
Yep, half time.
We defended that well. Yeah, half time, brilliant. Right, I'm just going to do a report on my channel for everybody because it'll be good. I'll pop back in a bit.
Yeah, it's cool.
See you soon, guys.
I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And charge myself £5. See you in a minute, boys.
Jesus.
Oh, dear, I'm going to cry. But yeah, first 45 minutes of the new season, 1-0 up, Lacazette.
I tell you what, it's working well so far, isn't it? It's working well so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We've looked really good. Gabriel's been immense. Like, wow.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Gabriel for this debut. Is so far. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, touching wood all I can here, but so far his debut is looking very good so far.
It's not just his distribution, Sam. It's the way he's like just looks so composed, and his heading's been absolutely amazing. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. He looks so comfortable on the ball as well. He doesn't look like he's panicking or stressing, like overthinking things.
I'll tell you what, I've got to give credit where it's due, and this El Neni today has been impressive for me.
yeah.
It might partially be down to the fact that I don't really expect that much from him, but what he's been doing today, linking up with that back three, getting that ball, finding a bit of space, passing it on to Xhaka or another player, he's done it really, really well. And I was just seeing now how Xhaka is in a slightly more forward role, and unfortunately, when Xhaka gets the ball, it slows the attack slows down a bit, as it always does.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking now, imagine an Aouar or some good attacking minded player in that role there, where Xhaka is playing now, linking up with an Elneny like that. I tell you what, it would be levels above what we're seeing now. I mean, because if he could get that same space Xhaka has, Aouar, it could really, really, really work well.
Yeah, because you've seen how well Aouar did against Man City for Leon. Like, you've seen that, and if he can slot into this, that's assuming we get him, of course. I'm not putting the cart before the horse or whatever, but there is genuine interest there from what is reported. So whether it happens or not, we don't know. That remains to be seen. But if we do get him, then people are going to have to start looking at Arsenal a bit differently now.
Yeah, as I was saying, I could just see him like today in this team today. If he would have been playing today instead of Xhaka in that same role, I think we would have been seeing some amazing play. I mean, because he just what the space and time Xhaka actually has when he's getting this ball, in a more advanced position. If we had someone like Aouar there instead of Xhaka, I mean, we could really be doing bits here, I think.
Also, score updates from the Championship early kickoffs. Birmingham City are winning 1-0 against Brentford, and Wycombe v Rotherham is 0-0.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
Brentford haven't made a good start then.
Well, Raya and the other guy we've been linked with.
Raya's not in their squad either, is he? Because I think he's on his way to us, basically. I think it's happening behind the scenes now, guys. I think Martinez is on his way out and Raya's on his way in to as a new backup.
But even the attacker they've got, Benrahma, he's not even playing today. Not in the squad at all.
Because he's in talks with someone else. Who's he in talks with? I can't remember. He's in talks with the team as well, isn't he?
I don't know, but I think he's been linked with us, heavily linked with us, because of obviously our connections with their coaching staff.
I was reading yesterday, apparently these links have, I don't know whether it's just bullshit or not, but apparently the links have come back again now. This Edouard from Celtic.
Yes.
I don't know how legit that is, though, because you have to bear in mind, right? Duncan Castles is the one that's reporting that, and he's not exactly the most reliable person in the world. So
fair enough.
Yeah, as I said, Colin, the only person I take notice of is Fabrizio from there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, Ryan, you're learning now. All right, you're learning now. Okay, took a while, but you're learning.
No, you're not taking it from Simon Sheffield, then.
That was stupid. Yeah, that was silly. Apparently, Villa want Benrahma, so we've been heavily into him as well.
Yeah, I think I saw on Twitter he was in talks with someone. I can't remember who.
I mean, Leon looked to be getting rid of a few players actually. Depay might be. Depay looks to be heading to Barcelona. Awar could be going to us. Touch wood heavily. But the thing with Leon, and this is what they've always been good at. They've always been good at refreshing their side. So I don't think they'll worry too much about that, to be honest.
No. Big up Mr. Bean in the chat as well. Just woke up. It's half time, by the way, and it's 1-0. Lacazette scored. It worked so far, but yeah, sorry, Colin, you were saying.
Wait, what was it? Oh, right, Leon, right, okay. Yeah, I don't think they'll have too much of a problem with Awar and Depay going, if I'm honest, because they've always been good at bringing through young talent anyway. They'll be fine. Yeah. Plus, add on to that, they've still got Moussa Dembele, who they signed a few years ago.
Yeah. Also, that's the sort of player I'd look at. If we were to show like Lacazette or something like that, I'd want Dembele to come in.
Which one you think, Grandpa? Is it under 20 or your 10 or 20?
20.
From a neutral perspective of Fulham as well, it's literally it's like a mirror start of the season from the last in the league. Nothing's changed.
What, Newcastle, you mean?
Fulham.
Newcastle. Oh, Fulham.
Yeah, I'm saying about Fulham. It's like there's no change to their gameplay at all.
No.
There's no threat, no nothing.
Did you watch the playoff with Brentford?
Oh yeah, I watched it. I wanted Brentford to come up. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that there's no game plan from Fulham, considering who owns them as well. I mean, the guy that owns them, this guy's loaded. Proper, more so than Stan Kroenke. This guy's got billions? And he's not
stupid a bit, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Fulham to me, they just don't seem like a Premier League team to me. They just seem like a Championship team with a couple of good players.
Well, they haven't got a Premiership ground, have they?
No.
That makes a big difference.
No. And arguably, their best player is on the bench.
Exactly. Even if he came on, there's no creativity to give him that supply either. So
exactly, and besides that, they'd be playing essentially Route 1 crap with him. Because the whole point of Mitrovic is to give you an outball, and even then, honestly, if Scott Parker didn't bring on Mitrovic, if I was a Fulham fan right now, I'd be asking questions because at this point you need an outball. Because the problem with Fulham right now is they have no outball when it comes to hitting us on the break, and defensively they're all over the place.
Yeah. All they've done this half is play wide. Play the ball wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the problem with that, Melvyn? No outball.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there you go.
And we double up now on the flanks when we defend, so that's why they're getting not much success.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you got Maitland-Niles out there, and you got, covering together with Tierney out left. I mean, it's just going to be difficult, isn't it, for them?
Yeah.
On the other side, you've got Bellerin and Willian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all doubling up, which is great.
Willian's been looking good today as well. He's slotted right in, hasn't he?
Yeah. For his first game, brilliant. I'm glad we're not playing anybody that plays in a blue top because he might have been giving the ball away a bit more.
That test comes soon, don't worry.
Do you know what? Right? Willian's a professional. He'll do a good job for the team, without doubt.
I like him at the moment. Very little I've seen him. I like him. What he's done so far. William. Is quality. It's absolute quality.
Yeah, he's proven it at the top level as well. Like I know he's getting on a bit, but if you get 2 years out of him, like
doesn't look too old at the moment, does he? The way he's running around.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But if you get 2 years of quality performances out of him, and we end up, getting back into the Champions League and winning some, is anyone going to moan? Because I won't.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, actually, one person will moan, but it's not even go there with that one.
We've given him far too much airtime right now.
That's why I didn't say his name, but everyone knows. Miss Medina saying, I'm surprised Laka scored. The thing is, no one's played bad so far in this first 45 minutes. And it was.
To be fair to Lacazette,
he's been really involved in the game as well.
In Mikel Arteta's system, he knows what his job is. Like, he's almost playing that Firmino role in it too. With the wingers on either side being allowed to do the damage. And if Lacazette happens to be in a position to take that chance, I'm not saying he'll score a load of goals, but right now he's doing the job that Mikel Arteta.
Grandma put it on.
We've got the family round today, Melvyn.
Yeah, that's the same. Second time Laka scored the first goal of the season. William was vital as well. When Lacazette first signed for us on his debut, 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes.
Was that Leicester when he scored the first goal?
It was.
It was El Neni with the assist on that. I think it was as well.
El Neni,
was it? I thought it was Ramsey when he scored against Leicester.
No, I think it was El Neni. I'll double check in a sec, but I think it was El Neni. There's one of the two.
It doesn't matter though, so
Ball came and he just.
I still want Partey though, because Partey is levels above El Neni.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
As I've said in previous shows, if we get either or Partey or both, if I've had to choose one, I'd want Partey. That for me, that solidifies for me a top 4 spot. It's on our hands. It's in our hands, basically.
Honest question, though, lads. Yeah, what are the odds that we get both? Like, no joking, realistic.
I think we've got a good shot. I think we've got a good chance based on what we've been seeing now, all the reports. If there's any kind of truth behind them, I think we've got a good chance. But we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to sell a lot of our deadwood. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we're not able to sell a lot of our deadwood, if we can't get that done, then we're probably going to have to choose between them. I think.
Yeah.
With Ceballos, if we get Partey and Oa, where's Xhaka going to play? Could we sell him?
He's going to be on the bench, hopefully.
Well, you get decent money for him, I think.
Well, yeah, if we can offload him, I mean, I think he's a player they would look to offload once we get them in or one of them in. Then you start to look to offload him. I don't think you offload him before.
Oh, of course not.
No.
It's all about timing, isn't it?
That's why.
Yeah, because you don't want to be stuck without players, basically, because that can happen.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying Xhaka is good enough for now, right? I don't mean he's good enough like to get us to where we want, right? What I mean is he's good enough right now. But you get Partey, you get Awar, and you have Ceballos in and around there. Because based on what I've seen from Arteta the last few months, it looks like he wants to play like a 3 at the back anyway. And that would only leave a room for like 2 essential midfielders. So maybe Ceballos comes in as a rotational option and Xhaka the same. But if we manage to get Partey and Awar, that's our midfield pivot.
Yeah.
There's no what's about it.
Yeah, no, I think Ceballos can come in and mix up a little bit there, and give us maybe an option, a different type of game, and
Well, the teams are back out. The teams are back out. There's no changes. So
my feed's gone. I'm having a bit of a nightmare of it today, actually.
Scotty Parker's just sold me a new Mercedes.
Has he?
I didn't. You know what? I didn't. It's Craven Cottage on the river. I didn't realise it's on the river.
yeah.
It's right next to it, yeah.
I've never seen that side of it. I've only seen it from the other side. I've never seen it from the river side.
You can get the boat up the river, can't you? Right past it.
Yeah. I don't know why, lads, right? But Scott Parker, to me, in that suit, right? He looks like a number 2. He doesn't look like a fucking first team coach. He just doesn't. Like, you know, because they don't. If things aren't going right for him, and let's be honest, right? Because this game for him would have been a write-off from the outset, I would think. But the six pointers against, you know, your Villas, your Newcastles, like, you know, and all them teams that there or thereabouts, right? You've got to have the tactical nous to deal with that, because you can't just look at it and think, oh, you know what, we're going to lose this game, we'll just write it off. Like, you've got to have the tactical nous to deal with it, and I don't get the impression that Scott Parker has that.
No, I think that showed when they were last in the Premier League in the last few games. He took charge in.
Yeah.
But for some reason.
Yeah.
As I said, the showed no ambition.
Player over, absolute legend. I said, come on, I remember him playing before.
Yeah, I remember at Old Trafford as well. Fulham got a penalty under Ranieri. He insisted on taking it and missed it.
That's right, yeah. And then he scored the week after, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know Fulham weren't great under Ranieri, but I mean, are they really any better under Scott Parker?
No,
like, I don't think they are.
And he knows it. That was poor, and he knows it. Never mind.
Shout out to Danny from Berkham Wonderland as well in the chat.
Hi, Danny. How you doing, mate?
Come on, bro.
Long throw in.
Come on, lads.
Going past them for fun.
I know.
He didn't even try.
Not a great.
This run from Aubameyang. Oh, he can't cross it. Oh
man.
Yeah, just took him off. He just
Fulham are absolute trash. They're absolute trash. Jeez.
Come on, Aubameyang. You're my fantasy league captain, mate. You need to get a couple of goals.
Yeah, he's fantasy league captain for me too. Come on, get a couple of goals.
Everyone's been captain, haven't they?
Well, that's good. Go on.
That was a foul.
Well, hands on it now. Come on. Wow.
That's a foul.
That's okay.
Shoved
That was touch. Like a holding, I think that was. I think it was holding. Yeah, it was holding.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you reckon we wore the blue kit so William felt more at home?
Yeah.
We couldn't tell you where
passed to the right team. He knew which team he was passing to.
Man.
Make him feel like he's at home. Yeah,
that's what I reckon. Oh, Rob, Holy, what are you doing, son?
He looks good. Brazilian. He's Brazilian.
Oh, that was unbelievable, that, wasn't it?
Man.
corner. It's got to be.
Rob Holding turned into Maradona, didn't he? Look at that.
Yeah.
Keep
He got a great ball through as well.
How did he do that? What's going on?
That was genius, that.
There must be a glitch in the matrix here somewhere. Oh, we've got a goal. We've got a goal.
Melvyn's that Gabriel.
That's the clue.
Oh, that is shocking.
That is the clue.
Either that or Melvin's having an epileptic fit. I don't know, one of the two.
That was terrible. Oh, my God.
Gabriel, debut.
Is it Gabriel? Gabriel!
Oh,
Gabriel! Fucking hell!
What a way to announce your arrival. Brilliant.
with the assist as
Right,
well.
that helped it, right.
They were doing
Debut. Them two, they're going to transform. I'll tell you, we're going to win the league.
What is he doing? Oh my god! His reaction, he's like, "Where's it gone?" Like, what?
Come on!
I'm just thinking.
Oh, he should have said he went straight through his legs. It was funny there. He went straight through his legs.
He literally headed it, didn't he?
You know what? He looks like another number 6 we used to have, didn't he? Doing that. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not talking about that Polish pillock.
You said it, not me.
What a baby, literally. He's player of the season already.
Yeah.
Van Dijk can do one. He's the new kid in town.
Richard, when's the last time an Arsenal centre half scored a goal from a corner?
Not many.
That's a very good question.
I can't recall a lot of them, but
that was back when John Lennon was alive.
I think it was Frank McClintock.
Yeah. It's been a long time, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, Russ Morgan saying that Holding is wasted in the defence.
do you know what? Actually, that actually brings up a point. You know how Callum Chambers was moved into midfield at Fulham?
Yeah.
Like, what if Holden was moved out there? Like, would you guys think that would be good for Rob Holden, or is that just kind of like, just hitting hope, really?
I mean, I know Rob Holding just done that good run there, but he's not a great footballer, is he? He's not great with the ball generally. I mean, I don't know where that came from, if we're honest. He did set up the goal, though, because it was from that corner that we just scored from.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, should I have Gabriel in my bloody fantasy Premier League team?
And would he have?
Nobody saw him starting today, though. No one saw him starting.
No.
I'm surprised he started, but wow, what an impact. What a debut.
He's been fantastic today. He really has. Like, he's been unreal. Like, that. I mean, okay, the goalkeeper should have done better, but he scored on his debut. He's been absolutely brilliant at the back.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for?
I think he's in the running for Player of the Year.
It's one game.
Oh my God, Richard, you loved getting things done a bit in advance, don't you?
No, nothing wrong with.
You could end up being a meme by the end of it, but kudos.
I've heard a rumour there's going to be a statue there next week outside the ground for him.
Yeah. They're already building it now. They've already decided they're already building it. They're chipping away right now as we speak.
Being made out of loo rolls.
Yeah. There won't be any left in the shop soon, will there? Once the lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown part 2's coming, guys. So
it's coming on Monday, isn't it? Basically. Oh, isn't it?
Got away with that.
We were saying today playing football. We won't be playing football again for a while because it'll all be called off.
Look, we win 4-0 today. No one else beats that scoreline. Top of the league, lockdown.
That's it. We win. That's it. We win the league.
That's what Liverpool wanted last year. So
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, all Liverpool did to win the league really was just add a couple of players in key positions. If we do that, right, we've already added one Gabriel, right? We've brought in Willian. If we bring in Awar and like Thomas Partey,
that's Saliba.
To be honest, even one of them, Partey or Awar, one of them comes in and we'll be challengers. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're going places, lads. We really are. Right, everyone just needs to keep the finger.
Done well there. Who was that?
Oh, Lenny good.
Done well there, El Lenny.
Yeah, he did.
He's had a good game, El Lenny,
He is.
It looks like he's brilliant.
Absolutely everywhere. Brilliant.
You can't get everything. You've got to put the pen away. Put them in the box, darling.
Go on.
Go on.
Willian is
lovely.
Oh, ref, that's a foul.
That's a definite foul, that.
Very good. Number 9.
He basically bought that foul so bad, didn't he?
He got a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped because
he was always saying to him, "Come on, foul me. I want you to foul me."
He stopped because he seen him coming. He was like, "Yeah, you want to take the ball off me? Go ahead and
He knew
try."
he knew he was going to dive in. He just knew it.
Yeah, it's intelligent gameplay.
Oh, that's intelligent gameplay, isn't it? I love you, Ryan. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
That's intelligent gameplay, isn't it? If someone else does, it's fucking cheating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, if it's good enough for Man United, it's good enough for us.
That was clumsy, Bellerin. That was clumsy.
All right, this clown in the chat, right? Fucking GSGA football, Phil. Bruh, they're 2-0 down and they're playing shocking football. Sit the fuck down, right?
The ref just dropped his yellow card. He went to give Bellerin a yellow card and he dropped it.
Was it Gaza? Was it Gaza that picked up the referee dropped it? Was it Gaza picked up gave him red?
The referee booked him for that as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he? Oh, no sense of humour.
Well, there's a referee. Of course, they've got no sense of humour. We need to defend this free kick because old Pineapple's gone up for it.
Got Hector Pineapple coming in for it.
Yeah.
We do it after lunch. All right? Then after lunch.
Oh, well defended.
Ah.
Oh, that was great, actually.
Yeah.
He's a big lump, isn't he, that Kamara? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
There we go.
going wide all day long, isn't it? Always going wide, not a danger.
What's a ball?
See, that second goal, I think, to relax us a bit now.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything for you boys, but
Yeah.
What? Is it a goal? Is it a
a
goal?
blinder. I don't want a blinder.
Bloody hell.
One more.
Oh my God!
Well,
Wow.
Colin, I told you, Colin. What a blinder.
Oh my God!
We're back, boys.
Oh,
Wow, that was something.
Oh, yes! My captain! My captain!
About who?
Wow.
What a goal! What
That
a
was exactly
About who? About what?
From the back.
About a black guy.
That was like the Community Shield goal, that, wasn't it? Played out from the back, knocked it around, got it out.
that's become his
And
trademark, isn't it, now, that goal?
And
Trademark.
Scotty Parker's just like, oh, fucking hell, I'm not getting on Mercedes out the door now, fucking hell.
Oh, touch as well.
You mean
How
after
many
day?
we get? 4, 5, how many we get?
One more, boys. One more. Come on.
Whoa, man.
Oh, we've got 3.
Hat-trick of assists for Willian.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Do you know the last player to get a hat-trick of assists for Arsenal?
Has he got 3 assists already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck.
'cause he touchdown. Yeah.
Well done, Bellerin.
He's last paid to touch the first ball for the first goal.
Yeah, because he took the corner. He had the shot for the first goal. He took the corner for the second goal, and he's just crossed that ball for Aubameyang to get the first goal.
That was just.
We played that ball out from the back. That's
Absolutely piping it.
the football there before the goal was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? That goal was worth the admission price, even though I didn't pay anything.
Oh, God, Bellerin. Can't get another one. Absolutely ruined these.
Welcome back, Fulham. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Okay.
We're
You don't
long-
play an out. You don't play an out ball. You get punished. Well done.
Oh, it's good to be back.
I wish
Sorry
I
about
was
that.
a fantasy team. 3 assists, that's worth a few points, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, this is-
Well,
if you have him captured as well, you've got a lot of points coming.
He's
Yeah.
definitely going in my team next week. I don't care.
West Ham next week's away.
To
Yeah,
be
I'm having
fair,
6-0 that, 6-0 all day long.
like, no one thought that Willian was
That's
playing.
genius, isn't it?
So
Yeah, that's true.
I don't. I mean, you can get away with it for 1 week, really.
I think Willian deserves a goal in this game now. I want him to score as well.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's been absolutely fantastic.
He'd be second nomination for Ballon d'Or.
Tyrone saying El Nene to turn into his prime now. And Russ is saying, what a pass from Willian. What a start.
If you're Lacazette,
Eddie. Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie.
Brilliant.
Boys, I think we might be able to relax soon.
Well, 3-0. 3-0 was my scoreline. We might get more.
I said 4.
That's 4.
Yeah, could be 4.
I didn't think it would be this comfortable, actually. I've got to be honest. I thought that it would be a bit of a tighter game, but we've absolutely ripped them to bits second half.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier. I think I said they'd be up for it. Like the Fulham players would be up for it first game back and all that. But because they haven't got the fans there, the home fans to keep them going.
To be fair, Fulham haven't really got a lot of quality, have they? Let's be honest.
No, they don't.
They don't look very good at the moment, do they?
No. It's like I said earlier, lads. They're a championship team with a couple of good players, but that's it.
Yeah. Every team that wins the playoffs is never going to be
Always.
great, are they?
No.
Well, years ago they would never have gone up, would they?
No. The fact that they couldn't even Leeds were the best team in the championship last year, right? And Fulham were just the best out of a bad bunch in the playoffs. Let's be real.
Well, I don't think so. Brentford were better than them. They got beaten.
For sure. Did you see the final?
Yeah. The Fulham, how Fulham got through that playoff final are beyond me.
I'll tell you how they got through that playoff final, Ryan. Referee bullshit.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Who's taking this? Jack or William?
Oh, he's Jack or William.
Clueless. That little ball there. Clueless. Oh, he's coming on. Centre forward's coming on, boys.
What, Mitrovic?
Yeah, coming on. I think he's making 2 or 3 changes.
Bit late now. They're 3-0 down. What's Mitrovic going to do now?
They're bringing on Johnny Giles. No, Johnny Haynes they're bringing on.
Yeah.
They've melted down his statue outside the ground and brought him on.
A bit static, his performance today.
Yeah.
Corey's had like someone's given him a good kicking.
You can't make 5 subs anymore, can you?
No, it's gone back to normal now.
I know you've got no walk break, are
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Yeah.
I think he might. Oh, well, you got it though. Oh, that was unlucky.
Yeah, Russ is saying.
Good hair going on, I must admit.
Yeah, Russ is saying in the chat, by the way, all this talk about partying or air, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Relax, lads, all right? Relax. I know we're all buzzing right now, but just relax, all right?
Maybe that's a good way to get them a bit cheap. We'll say to the clubs, we don't really want them, so we don't need them. But we'll take them off your hands.
Got to cut down first.
Yeah, we don't need them, but we'll take them off your hands anyway.
Oh, what a ball from Bellerin there. Go on, William.
I thought he was going to get 4 choruses.
I'm telling you, if you add more goals to this midfield, you add more goals to that midfield, it's like...
You know what price we are to win the league now?
100 to 1.
33 to 1.
Put a grand on that then.
Oh, unlucky. We're all over him. Fuck yeah. We're literally just taking a big jump on them and going, "Come at us."
Yeah, this is quite a good game.
It's going to be a long season for Fulham, lads.
As I keep saying, welcome back.
Yeah, this is going to be a very long season for Fulham.
You Fulham fans wanted this is what you get.
They're going to be bottom of the table tonight.
Don't foul him.
Not stay at bottom all through the season.
Yeah. They'll be essentially what Aston Villa were in 2016, when they don't decide to be in January and they're just resigned to it.
Yeah. Or even Derby.
I think they could be a Derby from 2007.
Yeah, but
or Sunderland. Sunderland got like 12 points or something. It'd be something like that. These Fulham.
Well, I think Swindon had very low points, didn't they? Was it once Swindon when they come up?
Yeah, well, they let in 100 goals, didn't they? They were the first team to let in 100 goals in the top flight football for like about 50 years or something.
Cool.
Yeah, Swindon, they came up and went down again. But the lowest amount of points, who was that? That was one of my quiz questions I had a while ago.
Derby.
It was
Derby.
I think it was answer C. It was definitely answer C.
It was 11 points, I think it was, at the end of the season. I think it was Derby, wasn't it? 11 points.
It was.
Yeah.
38 games and 11 points.
One win all season.
One win
all season. Jesus.
We've slightly taken our foot off the gas here, boys. Just slightly.
Yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen.
We're 3-0 up, though. You expect that. So it's like, okay.
I think Fulham subs maybe give them a little bit more energy. Maybe. We need to make some subs. Get Ozil on.
He's not even on the bench, mate.
Ozil, he's playing Fortnite at the moment.
Get him on anyway.
Give him a call. Get down there quick.
Yeah, we're going to bring you on.
Him and Guendouzi are having Nando's.
Put your umbrella away and get yourself on.
This Mitrovic looks like one of those. He looks like a hoodlum, doesn't he, from some kind of Eastern European suburb?
Yeah.
He looks like he should be in that film Hostel.
Yeah.
A few in the chat, he's asking, guys, did you see the flower between Nketiah and Ceballos in the warm-up drills?
No, I didn't.
Nah.
I haven't, no.
That's the first time I've heard of that. I didn't see anything about that.
No, I didn't.
A lot of Pepe slander in the chat, though.
Well, he's still got a lot to prove, hasn't he, Colin?
Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't, but, like, you know, we're winning 3-0.
Honestly, looking at this front three here, I can't see Pepe getting in it. I can't see him getting a game.
No, I think I'm swapping him for. I literally, I had until yesterday, I had Willian in my front three, and well, actually, I was playing a 3-5-2. I had Willian in midfield actually, and I'll tell you what, I was so sure that Willian was going to be on the bench and Pepe would be starting. I was like, no, I'm changing him for Pepe, and what a stupid choice that was. I'm talking now in terms of fantasy Premier League, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you know what? I still see Pepe getting games in the season, and I can see him doing it quite well. Like with Pepe and Willian rotating either or, you know, like or sometimes even like the two of them, like Pepe on that right side and Willian playing left, because Willian can play either side, so you don't really need to have Willian play right all the time. But
the thing is, it looks like Arteta's locked in on having Aubameyang out left. It seems that's where he wants Aubameyang to play.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's either gonna be Willian or Pepe.
Yeah, he got fouled.
Never would say that.
Yeah, so if we're looking at substitutions then, as Dubbin and Hemp is saying, who do we think needs to come off?
After
Don't know. Like,
I think everyone's had a decent game so far today, really, haven't they?
yeah.
It's not to take them off because they're playing bad. It's
Nah,
Rest them, yeah. Just keep
just
them
to rest
rotating.
them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only. I mean, maybe look at.
He's taking off Tierney now, isn't he? Looks like Tierney's coming off now.
Yeah. I think we need to manage.
Oh, no. Sorry,
Yeah,
it looked like he's
not
coming off.
gone
He's just coming to the free kick. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, good ball from Melvyn. Oh, I've bought.
Apparently, Lacker's coming off, apparently.
Yeah.
Before to
Maybe freshen the midfield up a bit. Bring Ceballos on for Jacko or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that'd be interesting to see. Ceballos instead of Xhaka, see if that gives us any like more of an attacking threat. Ceballos instead of Xhaka, because I'd love to see how Ceballos links up with El Neni.
Yes, true. Do you think we pay too much for Willian?
I think we got like. I think we paid a little less for him, to be honest with you.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, can we give Chelsea a bit more money for him, actually?
No, they owe us. The others.
Oh, Melvyn! Oh, no!
I know, Colin. I know. Should have scored there.
How is he not like?
Oh, Lacazette, what are you doing? Bellerin! Oh no!
Offside as well, apparently.
I don't know that.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful. No.
Oh, Lacazette, he's stumbled there. Lacazette stumbled over that big time.
I wouldn't have counted anyway because Aubameyang was offside.
There's another goal coming in this, guys. Guaranteed. Just saying.
Without doubt. Fulham are all over the place. They're making reckless challenges like for no reason.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not looking great, are they? We're absolutely ripping them to bits.
Yeah. And just imagine what happens when they play the likes of Liverpool and Man City.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because Liverpool, Man City aren't better than us, so this is as tough as it gets for Fulham.
Got a free kick.
I don't know about that. Man City are pretty good, like.
No. Come on. Man City are like Samson without his
Why backwards?
Oh, his stream's gone again, man.
Stop
messing about. Oh, here we go. Back off.
Yeah.
Oh, you twat.
Oh, my feet keeps going. What are you doing?
Can't beat the first man.
No.
That Xhaka or Bellerin.
Xhaka. Russ Morgan saying Pepe's coming on for Willian.
Oh, it's Xhaka's hurt.
Great game save from Willian.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's a nasty one as well. Oh,
yeah, he'd go off Xhaka, I reckon.
Yeah, Ceballos will come on.
Yeah.
That was Hector Pineapple did that.
Again.
Oh, was it? Oh,
again.
Jesus.
Again. He told play on. Like, okay.
Again, like that reckless challenges left and right. That's not helping their cause in the slightest.
No.
That's a book. That should be a booking now. I don't know. That's probably a red card.
That's
So
a straight red. Rich, that's a straight red, mate.
Yeah, out of control. No intention for the ball. Just
from behind as well.
He can barely stand on it, mate.
But again, the consistency from ref.
Nice.
And mind, this is the same ref who sent off Eddie and Kelly.
Xhaka's done.
Is it really? Is it really?
Yeah, same ref.
Yeah?
Yeah, same ref. Eddie.
So inconsistent.
That's what I'm saying. Again, there's no changes again of the referees. There's no consequence to their actions. Things are gradually worse. The guy runs.
You've got to remember, referees. First of all, referees don't get a million replays. All right, you know.
With VAR.
Second of all, that challenge, yes, it's a yellow card, but it's not a red card. If you watch it again, it's not a red card.
Here's the thing, Sam. Right, there's challenges that happen, right, where you think, yeah, okay, they're not reds, right, but sometimes they'll end up giving reds for pretty much the same challenges, and the problem with it is there's no consistency, and I think that's the big issue. Like, there's no accountability with the referees, and I know.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's so easy. It's so easy to sit here and say, you know, there's no consistency. I mean, you're always talking like these people are machines. They're not machines. They're not analysing everything in terms of I did this decision 3 years ago. I have to do the same today. I mean, you guys make it sound like it's just a simple job that, you know, that they're supposed to be machines. They're not. They're making decisions there and then in split second timing. They don't have all the benefits of all the replays and everything. Yes, okay, someone who from the VAR room should say, let's have a look at this again.
That's what I was going to say.
But then again, that's not down to the referee. That's down to the person in the VAR room.
Well, isn't it down to the referee to, you know, kind of call for it, though? Like, that should be their...
No, because if he's made the decision and he's happy with it, he's called the free kick and he thinks it's right now he didn't think it was even a yellow card. That's his decision now, and he's just playing on. You know, someone in the VAR room should say, "Hang on, you know, stop. We want to have a look at this again," and, you know, and stop him.
Right.
But that's the whole issue for me. Is I think in the VAR room we should not have referees who are, you know, referees on rotation in the Premier League. We should have an independent panel.
Yeah.
You know, that actually provides oversight. That's not their pals and just them taking care of each other, which they're basically doing at the moment, right? Oh, another chance there gone awry. Oh, Aubameyang as well. Oh, that'd be nice for the Fantasy Premier League if he would have scored again. Oh.
It should be at least 5 or 6-0, lads.
We've had the chances.
I know, but Fulham have been dreadful. Jeez.
Yeah, you should have scored that, shouldn't he?
No. Caballos is coming up.
If Reed has come back to life, might get somewhere.
So bringing on Ceballos.
Yeah.
Bringing on Ceballos. Oh, Richard, you want to have a go? You want to have a go? But he's here.
Hang on, I can't see it because Reed's gone. Who's here? Ceballos.
Ceballos is coming on. He's got a lovely head of hair.
Jacka's going off then, yeah.
Oh, he's gone back to his original hairdo when he came here.
Yeah. I mean, Xhaka wasn't perfect, but luckily the injury is not so bad where he's off for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Come on, like that, boys.
The last thing we need is more injuries. Like, I don't rate Granit Xhaka particularly highly, but the last thing we need is an injury to another player.
Of course, we've got enough injuries now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Most of our centre backs are injured. Only Arsenal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
we've got 10 centre backs and 6 of them are injured.
I know. Only Arsenal would that happen.
And all the Arsenal fans are going, we need to sell loads of centre backs. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. We won't have any left to play.
Yeah. Maybe sell one or two, like, the crap ones. Socrates and that. But,
To be fair, we don't need any more. We just need Gabriel. That's it. He's a one-man. He's a one-man defence.
Yeah. We've got Louise, we've got Saliba, we've got Gabriel. Who else do we need? No one.
Got Teamy you can drop in as well.
Exactly. We're all good. And Callum Chambers. Forgot about Callum Chambers.
He's injured, though, isn't he?
No, he's been training. Yeah, he's not available, but he's been training at least.
Yeah, back in full training now, yeah.
Mustafi's at October, and I think... who's
Mari,
the other?
Pablo Mari.
Yeah, Mari, that's it.
Oh, yeah, he's out as well, yeah. He looks quite good, Mari, as well, I'm quite
Yeah,
looking forward to play a bit more.
He does. Yeah. I think the fact that we don't have enough, I think the fact that most of our centre backs are injured, right, is the fact that we didn't let Rob Holding go on loan to Newcastle. So I think if we had more options, that would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on his way, and then Louise got. He was on his way, then Louise got injured, and he changed his mind.
Yeah. Credit to Arteta though. That's decision like that. That's what you have to do. So
exactly. Yeah.
Well, 10 minutes to go, lads. 3-0. What can we ask?
Come on, Arsenal.
We're 3-0 up, lads. Let's get a fourth. Come on.
Yeah. And we're top of the league.
I want Pepe. Yeah, we are at the moment, aren't we? From top of the league. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh dear. I could have my Twitter notifications come on my screen here on my laptop. So Ed Ken on Twitter, literally about 5 minutes ago, started tweeting out, "We are top of the league." I said, "We are top of the league." Got to love Ken.
Well, we've got to celebrate it while we can, eh? I mean, even if it's just maybe not even for the rest of the day.
Well, we know the season's going to finish on Monday anyway, so it's fine.
One game, one win, unbeaten again.
Yeah, I'm the Invincibles.
We didn't even concede a goal.
Even better. Then again, Adrian Dummer. We only played one game. That don't count.
Fuck off. We're winning, right? I don't want to hear any moaning, right? All we want is either one or two more goals and we're good, all right?
Exactly. Perfect start to the new season. Because we've had a month off, by the way.
I know. I mean, it's not like we've had a pre-season like others. So...
Who is it that said Fulham are going to win, by the way?
Oh, that fucking clown.
That idiot. I say idiot. Is on
it said that because I think he's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah. What are you?
He thought Fulham were in blue, that's why.
True.
Melvyn, you're right. That goal Aubameyang scored. He loves scoring that goal, doesn't he? He's done that a few times now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's become like a trademark finish for him, hasn't it? Type of thing.
Against City as well. Like that finish was a pretty much carbon copy of the one against City in the cup.
Yeah.
And it reminds you of Henry, but Henry didn't do it up high, did it down low, didn't he? He curled it in to the lower far post.
Yeah. That was on me sort of trademark doing the far posts.
Yeah,
Aubameyang has been like, in my opinion, he's been our best striker since Thierry, without doubt.
Oh, nuts! Oh,
go on.
Come on, one more, please.
Come on, just get one more. That make my freaking day.
No, just kept it in.
Jesus.
Go on, Pep. That's good.
And then he's been tidy today.
Yeah, he's had a good game. I think he's had a decent game.
Well, that's good. Oh, Okay.
Oh! Foul.
Oh, we're playing some great football, honestly.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Just imagine when Arteta gets all of the players that he wants.
Oh,
well, if Arteta was to get all the players he wants now in this transfer window, we win the league. I don't think there's any doubt.
If we get Thomas Partey in a war, mate, like, we could. I mean, I don't want to put like too much stock in it, but
go on.
top easy and possibly a title challenge.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be. If we beat West Ham next week, and if we go to Liverpool and we get a result at Anfield,
Where?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be very optimistic for this season. I must say.
That's the wrong start.
Liverpool at Anfield, though, Sam. Because bear in mind, we've not beaten them since 2012. Anfield.
We've just played Liverpool. We just played Liverpool not long ago and spanked them.
Yeah,
I've got things to do.
like
One thing. What's that now?
Eddie's coming on.
Is he going to have another fight with Fire, do you reckon?
No, the comments asking what's more important for confidence, a clean sheet or more goals?
We might as well have a clean sheet
Both.
now.
Both.
I'll go for clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet. Clean sheet is good for confidence. Yeah, very good for
Be
confidence.
decent, wouldn't it?
Especially in the circumstances of the Martinez situation as well. With what we're saying before the game.
Hello, munchkin face.
Yeah, Lacazette's coming off for Eddie.
Okay, go on then, quickly, before I go home.
Because that's done well today.
Yeah, good goal as well.
Yeah, played well.
Opening goal, important. He's worked hard. He's had a good game.
Leave it.
It'd be nice if Nketiah gets a goal in the last few minutes.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. We'll play it the next time. When you come next time and I see you, we'll play. Yes. Good boy.
That's Ceballos nutmeg on Pineapple Head.
oh,
That was lovely.
He's had a tough game, and he Pineapple Head.
he looked fresh at the beginning, didn't he?
Oh,
He's not so fresh anymore, is he?
No, gone off a bit.
oh God.
Oh dear. Question from Dubbin. It's asking big season for Eddie. I'm not saying the questions are just saying big season for Eddie. It's shit or bust really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I can do it.
yeah. He's got to. I think if he doesn't really make an impact this season, it's time to maybe just sell him on.
He's 21, isn't he? So he's not a young kid anymore. He's got to start developing into a proper player, and this is his season to do it. I mean, he's got a lot of goals for the England under 21s. He should be ready now to really kick on. I mean, he got 4 or 5 goals last year for us, and he will score goals because his movement around the box is really good, isn't it? But
Yeah.
is he going to get that game time?
He's got the ability to do it. Like his movement around the box is second to none, and when it comes to like just finishing, he's got that down. It's just a case of getting enough games and being clinical, because there's times where I've noticed during games where he's not enough. So that he has to work on, but right now he has to come good, because if he doesn't, he could be another Rob Holden, really, because how old is Rob Holden? 25. You know, people are still talking about him like he's a young kid. He's not. He's 25 years old. 25 is when you're supposed to hit your prime. You know what I mean? So it's either Lukaku or another.
Take him on.
Yeah.
Showed him too much of the ball.
He ain't got a clue. I see you. I see you, lovely face.
Go on, Gabriel. Got another corner, boys.
Come on, Gabby. Get a nice little brace in your debut.
Outside.
Imagine you being on for a golden boot at this rate. Golden boot, Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or, here we go.
Yeah, because when was the last time a defender won the Ballon d'Or?
That's Cannavaro, isn't it? Cannavaro.
Oliver, 2006.
Guess who won man of the match? Come on, boys. How good you are.
Willian?
He's
No.
elite. He's not any defender.
Gabby?
Yeah. So, you know,
Gabriel, debut and man of the match. Debut and man of the match. William's close though, only with 3 assists. He's got to be close with 3 assists.
Yeah, but Williams made 3 goals.
I mean, I'd give it to Gabriel purely because of how composed he's been and just how he's just looks, just how he's looked in his general play. Like, I'd give it to him based on that alone, but you can't discredit 3 assists. I mean, that's how you make your debut, lad.
Yeah, I mean the two debut guys today have both been brilliant. Let's be honest, both of them, absolutely brilliant.
I think Gabriel's
like this.
Hello, Facey. Who loves you, little girl?
Oh. Another 1.5 minutes to go.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, I think we've played well here actually. Second half in particular. Everyone's going on about the goalkeeping situation.
Exactly.
We couldn't we really today?
No.
Where's your home? He's still in St John Wood. The place that is. Oh, you're tired, darling.
Oh, Mitrovic giving a foul away. What a surprise.
Yeah, shock and horror.
So many people have got him in their fantasy Premier League team this season. I don't know why.
Yeah, don't get it.
He's going to cost you points for yellow cards and red cards, isn't he?
Yeah. He'll come up with a few goals, but more often than not, he'll get carded, he'll get sent off, he'll do some mad shit in the box. Like,
yeah, he's not a player you can rely on.
especially not if you're fighting to stay up.
Well, again, what we've been saying all day, Gabriel hasn't been tested enough, though. Let's see him against Salah.
Sorry, boys.
Very good.
All time yet?
3-0, I guess that. I guess 3-0.
Well done. The man wins a prize.
I win a pineapple haircut.
Oh, dear.
They're good, them pineapple haircuts. Can you buy them? I want to buy one.
So, yeah, Willian probably just sneaks man of the match for me. Just sneaks it ahead of Gabriel.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a case for either one of them, really.
Yeah, you can.
But what a debut from Gabriel, though. I mean, this guy hasn't played in the Premier League before. That's the thing, Willian, he's played in the Premier League, right? So, for Gabriel, it's more impressive.
Yeah. Even Russ is saying he's happy with that today. Got three goals, 3 points, clean sheet. What more can you ask for? And a debut goal and 3 assists.
What else are we going to put on? What's League going to moan about today?
I didn't score enough.
Only 3 goals. Look at all those chances we missed. We should have scored 10.
You'll find something like, I didn't make the subs early enough.
I suppose you could moan that the kickoff was too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's right.
It's too sunny.
Yeah.
To be
Too
fair,
sunny.
about the kickoff, right? I mean, I'd probably agree with him on that one. I mean, 12:30 is too early, mate. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, but they've got a lot of games to get on today, haven't they? They've
Next
shown
Saturday,
game.
8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, there's lots of games.
Right, I need to go to a full-time report.
Cheers for
That's
it.
it.
Now, I'm all set
Richard.
on that.
Yeah,
See you later.
I'll speak to you guys later.
Yeah,
First we're
cheers,
top of the
Richard.
league. Here we go.
Go here, Gunners.
Premier League, Champions League, everything. We're going to win competitions we're not even in. That's how good we are. We're going to win everything. We're going to win 10 trophies. We're going to win La Liga. We're going to win the Champions League. We're going to win everything.
Oh, I love the optimism.
Gabriel's the man. Gabriel's the man. I'll tell you.
Oh, dear.
What's he saying?
Okay, guys, yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, cheers.
See you, Richard.
See you, Richard. See you, well, mate.
Yeah, cheers, take it easy.
Oh, dear. And with that, full-time 3-0 clean sheet. Top of the league.
3-0. Nice start, isn't it? It's a nice start. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clean
When
sheet.
was the last time we scored 3 goals on opening day and kept a clean sheet?
Oh, well, last year was 1 goal.
I can't even remember.
No, not me.
And also, if you look back to last year's opening game against Newcastle, performance-wise, far better performance today.
Yeah,
Far better.
I remember Melvyn. You'll remember this. I remember what's his name, Mickey. Was it Mickey Quinn giving us 3 for Coventry?
He scored a hat trick at Highbury.
He scored a hat trick at Highbury in the first game of the season. Was it 93, 94 season or something? It was a 92, 93 season. Bloody hell, Mickey Quinn with a hat trick.
And also, not long, around about that time, first game of the season, Hope and Norwich. I think we were the champions. 2-0 up and got beat 3-2.
Yeah.
Horrible time.
Dodgy. No, this is a great start. Great start.
Yeah, very happy. Yeah. Very happy.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, hope you have a
good
day.
See you later, Melvyn. Have a good one, mate.
All the best, boys. Bye.
All the best, mate.
And then there are 3 of us.
And then there's just the 3 Musketeers.
Oh, God.
Oh, bloody hell. I mean, again, people are being over positive, but not one player stood out as in a negative sense. There was no bad performance.
The team worked today, didn't it? The team worked. It worked well together today. Like you said, I couldn't really say there was one player who, like you said, stood out in a negative way. You know, looked really bad. I mean, even Elneny. I mean, give the guy credit. He's coming from nowhere, basically. You know, had a decent Community Shield game, and now today he looked good again today. You know, I mean, they got to give him credit. And then of course the debut boys, Willian and Gabriel, with an amazing game. Yeah, I mean, it looked good today. You got to. I mean, how can you? You can't really. I mean, it's a bit stupid to try and find a negative, isn't there, out of something that isn't negative. It's just, you know, sometimes you just got to say, listen, this was good today. We did well. Okay, it's Fulham. It's not Liverpool away. It's not Manchester United away. It's not Manchester City. Yeah, of course. But you can only play the team that's playing against you, right? You can't make them out to be someone they're not.
Exactly. When you look at things, right, there's a lot to be positive about. For instance, the way we were moving the ball quickly, we weren't stagnant on the ball. Because too often now, when I've watched Arsenal in recent years, I've thought, you know what, we're not moving the ball quickly enough. We're just being stagnant on the ball. There was none of that today.
Much more fluid. Much more fluid. Yeah.
I don't see how anyone can moan at that.
No.
3 points, a clean sheet. We got good performances out of pretty much everyone. I mean, I wouldn't be being me if I didn't highlight something that did concern me. Xhaka was a bit, meh today. But
that's the only thing for me is Xhaka. Listen, Xhaka today had a decent game for me. I'm not going to really knock the guy. He said a decent game, but him, it's that slight little. It just slows down a little bit, doesn't it? When he gets the ball, it just slows down in transition. Whereas I've been saying today, imagine if we would have had OR in that position. That transition would have been slick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing, Sam. There's a lot more to be positive about than there is to be negative about. Like I said, Xhaka did have a mega game. That's not to say Xhaka was bad. That's just to say, you know what?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
It's slowed down a little bit. There's things that he could have done better that he probably should have done. But one of us was thinking to ourselves, you know what? The team sheet, it looks strange from the off, right? Because all of us were questioning it, really. And for it to play like it did, while it's a good surprise, it's like with an Arteta team sheet, I'm at the point where I don't question it because I know no matter what it looks like on paper, it's going to play completely different. Yeah. So the way I see it, we've just got to take the good with the bad. We go to West Ham next week. Hopefully, another 3 points out of that, and we'll see where the season takes us from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, DWTT, he says, obviously, I'll change the comments, but the initial comment was, any concerns over Ceballos in early pre-game?
Well, the thing is that I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. I can't really comment on that yet. I don't know what's happened, really.
But also, at the same time, I haven't seen it, but at the same time, I haven't got any concerns because they both came on and they're both professional about being on the pitch. So, he also says here, Gabriel had one moment, then settled into the game like that.
Thing is, Ryan, right? If none of them were, if Ceballos and Eddie weren't professional, right, Arteta wouldn't have brought them into the fold.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
He would have played. If he thought there's an issue, as he said, not one of them would have come off the bench. It would be like a Willock or something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But with that, we're going to stop wrapping things up because I know a couple of hours to rest and then have something to eat. And then we've got the Liverpool v Leeds watch along I'll be doing over here with Harvey as it stands. Are either of you guys available for that one? As a neutral?
I'm sorry, the rest of the day I'll be unavailable, I'm afraid. But I might jump in a bit on the chat, though, a little bit here and there.
Yeah. I mean, I've got other shit to do as well. So,
yeah.
I mean, I may end up just like, watching the game, like, as a neutral, but other than that,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I just thought I'd do it as a neutral perspective. Big game, like Leeds first time in 16 years. Liverpool. To
be honest, mate,
I definitely want to try and see some of it. I definitely do,
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be doing that later on with Harvey and see if anyone else is available, I'll sort that out. But yeah, I'll be back on for that about 5:15, about 15 minutes before kickoff, and we'll go again. And yeah, 3-0.
Hey guys, top of the league. Top of the league.
We're gonna win the Premier League. We're gonna win the the World Cup, right?
What? The World Cup.
Win the Euros, everything.
Yeah.
Before we actually end the stream, where can people find you? We'll start with you, Sam. Where can people find you?
Yeah, I have a channel called Sam Greenwood TV. It's not a big one. Just do chats here and there, basically, about Arsenal when I can, some late night stuff. Do a big quiz now and again, even though the quizzes are sort of fallen a bit wayside due to your quiz you have every Sunday. That's basically just a lot better. But apart from that, I jump on other guys' streams a lot at the moment, doing previews, reviews, watch-alongs and everything. That's mainly where I am at the moment. But yeah, it's good fun. If you want to check out my channel, Sam Greenwood TV, have a look at it, subscribe, would be appreciated. Apart from that, I'm on Twitter, 1980_Greenwood. Put out a lot of different crap there every day. So thanks again for having me. It's been good fun, and onwards and upwards, isn't it? Come on, you Gunners.
Yeah. And Colin, where can people find you as well?
Yeah, I've got the Much Arsenal channel going up again. I don't know if I'm going to do the review today. I'll probably end up doing it either I'm thinking either tomorrow or Monday, one or the other. I'm not really sure about that one. But you can find me on there. Also follow me on Twitter at CMuch91. Notice you won't like what I always say, but you can believe it because I don't tweet bullshit.
Yep.
And with myself, obviously you can find me on here, YouTube at the Mr. Arsenal Podcast. You can find me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, the Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Again, streaming off both of them throughout the season. Now we're up and running, and on Twitter at Mr. Arsenal 89. And again, about 2-3 hours before every stream I do, I'll put an announcement out saying what's coming, this, that, and the other, who's going to be on. And yeah, so yeah, obviously got the watch along later, and I'm going to do a few shows throughout the week, Arsenal based, obviously. And then the West Ham, next game for Arsenal is West Ham next Sunday. So we'll do a watch along for that. And then between now and then, let's try and get this challenge to 500 subs.
Yeah.
Really
subscribe,
upset.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, and so also smash the like button as well. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. What's after your afternoon? And I'll see you again this evening. As always, up the Arsenal, my fucking team.